Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And y'all, I'm about to take you on a journey, so buckle up, listen, pay attention, and learn.
This is the funny thing about who is considered native or not, who is considered an invader or not. CNN commentators have no problem announcing that white people whose ancestors have been in the country for 20 generations should go back home if they're in South Africa. But try telling the Somalis of Minnesota to go back home. You'll be immediately labeled a far-right bigot, even though the Somalis have been here for at most a couple of decades. Some have been here for a couple of hours. But we're told that the Somalis have every right to be here. That we're told the Somalis, the moment they step foot here, they are just as American as anyone else. The moment the Somali steps foot in this country, they're just as American as you, even if your family's been here for 400 years. And yet the white South Africans are not South African even after 400 years. And Americans who can trace their lineage back several centuries, they just have to shut up and take it in this country. No matter where they are, maybe you've noticed white people, no matter where they are always the colonizers and have no legitimate claim to whatever land they're on. In other words, under the left's framework, white people are the only demographic on the planet that can never be considered truly at home or native to any country anywhere. You know, we'll be told that a white person's true home is Western Europe. And yet, if any white person in the UK claimed that it was a white country, they'd be condemned. You know, they say to us in America that this isn't our land, right? It's stolen. So where is our land? They will not follow that to its conclusion and say that, well, Europe is the white man's land. They're not going to say that. So where is it? The message is that there is literally no place on earth that white people can claim as a legitimate homeland. A white man is native to nowhere. He is indigenous to nowhere. I mean, that's strange, isn't it? How does that work? Like, have you noticed that there's no country on the planet with white indigenous people? How is that possible? Where did the white people come from? Did they fall out of the sky like rain? Did they magically spawn out of thin air? If a white person could trace his roots back to the 17th century in this country, does that make him a Native American? I mean, at what point can the white person say, yeah, I am native to this country? How many centuries does he need to be? Does his family need to be in a country to be native to it? How many generations? 10? Is that enough? No. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40? Is that enough? At that point, can we say we're native to this country? And if the answer is, well, there's no amount of time, if the answer is that, well, it could be 1,000 years from now, and a white person who's been here for more than 1,000 years, their family's been here for 1,000 years, still is not native to this country in America. If that's the answer, then again, where is his native homeland? And if he goes there, can he claim the title of native or indigenous? Can he say that the non-natives are invading or stealing? Well, the left has no answer to any of those questions. And the reason is that the terms native and colonizer and invader and indigenous are all just tools of manipulation. They don't mean anything.
Well, I'm going to say that he gave a whiny assessment of what he was saying, playing the victim, playing like, oh, he doesn't know why people call them colonizers, claiming that he doesn't know why people say that they're not indigenous to the land. So, he did a good job of faking it, pretending that he doesn't know anything, while all the time pretending that he's giving intellectual commentary. But now, listen to this.
that white people can claim as a legitimate homeland. A white man is native to nowhere. He is in.
I'm sorry, Matt. I'm a fan. Matt Walsh, I'm a fan, honest to God, but I think you're wrong on this one. You tell us someplace where we can't go. You watch us conquer it. Name one time where we said that, oh, we can't go there. We did it anyway. Every time. You're wrong, Matt. Sorry. Try to stop us. My home is wherever I sleep at night.
So this is Mr. Big Stuff here. He is a colonizer and proud of it. And there was a lot more to this video, but there was so much profanity in it that I took it out because it was very hostile. It was very hostile, but clearly he is very proud of his colonizer background. So that being said, I want you to listen to this man. He's either Caribbean or African. I really think he's from the Caribbean because the accent sounds like someone from the Caribbean. Now, I'm not the expert, but that's what it sounds like to me. And we don't usually hear this kind of humility coming from that segment of the diaspora. But this man is saying something very profound, and I think that it is something that we can all agree with. So listen to him.
This is the first time I will say I am really, really proud of my ancestors because they left nothing behind, nothing at all. I've traveled the world as a black man, and I have never seen a black country where the people who live in it are foreigners that were brought there by blacks as slaves. Not one single country. Yet the black race has more countries on earth than any other country. 54 are on the continent. 13 black countries in the Caribbean, so 68 black countries. There's not a single black country where slaves were bought from outside by black people. I've traveled the world, not a single country in the world colonized by a black country. There's nowhere you go on Mother Earth where the language they are speaking was imposed on them by force by a black country. I've traveled the world and I have never seen a religion that is imposed upon anybody anywhere in this world by a black country. The 68 black countries in the world, the largest continent by number of countries, not a single one of them has a nuclear weapon of mass destruction. Black countries across the world, none of them is responsible for what we call the military complex, where we are manufacturing dirty bombs and sending things into the water to pollute people. I've traveled the world and I'm yet to see one product that was forced to be sold in another country by a black country. So it means the black race is the only race on earth that represents what the United Nations have been looking for the last 100 years, peace. Yes, we fought internal wars just like anybody, and that is all we did. Therefore, in my travels, there was no place I went on earth where the people there pointed fingers at me and say, your people did this to me. Never. The black person is the only one who travels this earth and no one who point a finger. That's what my ancestors left behind. Nothing.
Holy shit. That has to be definitely, I'd say, more powerful than anything any of the other.
And if we have nothing else in common as black people, we have that in common. We have not gone all over the world bothering people. So regardless to how we feel about black immigrants who come to the United States, they come from countries where what this man is saying is true. They haven't gone all over the world bothering other people. They may not do all they can for their own people, but they certainly have not gone all over the world bothering other people unless it was other black people. And I would just call that annoying, annoying other black people. And if it's anything they need to work on, that's what they need to work on, learning how to respect other black people. Because we don't need bombs. We don't need colonizing. We don't need enslaving people. We need humanity. Everybody's humanity needs to be recognized. Now that's what I think. Y'all let me know what you think about this video because there was a lot going on in this video for you to unpack. So unpack it and let me know what you think about it in the comment section. All right. Thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up and have a wonderful evening.